Hello YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome to another Ni No Kuni II live stream. This one is going to be taking place through chapter 9 of the story. So I've still got a lot of side quests to catch up on. I've not been able to do so since the last stream, which is where we finished chapter 8 and they all opened up for us. But I do want to just keep progressing with the story. We can always come back to side quests later on. And I have done plenty as it is. I think I've done about 130 already. So I will be finishing those as separate videos as opposed to doing them on live stream. But today we are going to be carrying on with the story. So Rise of the Horned One is the name of the quest that we actually made our way to. And this is going to involve us going back to the library in Goldpool. But before we do that, I just want to briefly check how my research is coming on. Hello, Wes. So I managed to actually recruit. Do I want to sell this for 105,000 guilders? It's tempting, but I'll take the item since I'm using so much at the moment. Yeah, what I was saying was, I managed to get the dude that gives you brute strength, which means I was able to go ahead and do level 6 melee weapon development. Oh yeah, Serenity, welcome guys. So we'll go ahead. Side quest 150 is the last one, is it? I'll have a look at which ones I've done very briefly, just so I know where I'm up to. It's been an hour or so early today I was doing some. So I've done 150, 53, 54, 55 and 57, though most of these were the Kingdom ones that became available at chapter 9 at the start of the chapter. But yeah, there are some that don't appear until after you've completed the game. But there's still plenty that I haven't yet done, because they're all over Ding Dong Dell. I haven't even touched Ding Dong Dell yet, apart from what the Taskmaster gave us yesterday. So I've still got a lot to do. But I do want to just focus on the story while we're live streaming. So that's what I'm going to do today. And we're just going to finish up this research here. See if there's any weapons we can craft. I think Serenity was saying yesterday that when you get to the 10th Dream Door, you can get weapons with plus 400 attack, which obviously I'm really looking forward to. But for now, I'll have to make do with what we can get. So I'm just going to reassign these personnel so they're not being wasted here. We'll just stick them in some of the facilities that are going to earn extra items for us. And then we'll see if there's any weapons we can craft before cracking on with the next part of the chapter. It might mean, Wes, that there's 150 side quests you can do. I know there's one side quest, I think it's 60 something, that I can't do yet until I complete the main game. So maybe it's not the number that matters as in side quest 150 itself, but in total you can do 150 is what it could mean. But I'm just guessing, I could be wrong on that. Right, that's those guys assigned. Sorry guys, I don't want to spend too long fiddling with my kingdom here. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch on stream, but I do just want to check out the weapons we can make now that we've gone ahead and researched. Hello Thunder King. How you doing today, dude? And Serenity, I have done 6 doors, but I have done the 9th one. So out of those 6, I've done number 9, which was the hardest out of the first 9. It's had like 18 floors to it. So I reckon once I've done the other 3, I should be able to have a good stab at the 10th one. Although I have heard you need to be high level for it, so we'll see how we get on with that. Right then, so we can create Foxglove Glaive. No, it tends to be quiet, Thunder King, for the first 20 minutes or so, which is fine by me. People can come and go if they wish to do so. I'm going to see if I can create 1 or 2 of these. So actually, by the looks of it, Evan needs 2. And we can actually boost them up even more powerful as well, because we've got so many Nocturian nuggets. Well, look at that upgrade. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And I need to create 3 for Roland and 2 for Evan there. So just be a minute here, guys, while I sort my weapons out. And we'll create another. Yes, we'll equip that right away, if you don't mind. Oh, it's 160, is it, Wes? Okay, fair enough. You were close. Right, this should make us nice and powerful for the next part of the game anyway. I know that I'm like kind of duplicating the weapons that we're using here. But that's fine. Ah, okay, Wes. I think I've just been building everything in my kingdom, you see. And making sure that I've always got materials coming in. I haven't been farming for anything out in the wild, so to speak. It's literally just what my facilities have been bringing in for me. Right, let's see what we can create in terms of our other weapons here. I'm only really interested in creating weapons for those characters that we're using. So that's no good. Okay, let's have a look at the Belladonna Belter. That sounds good, doesn't it? The Belladonna Belter. Okay, so we could perhaps craft one of these for what's-her-face. Oh, maybe we could give her 2, in fact, to replace her 2 purple epic items. Oh, I'm sad. And one more, and then we'll crack on with making our way through the chapter. Hello, Mary Kelly. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Right then, so we're just going to be making our way at the start of Chapter 9 here to the next quest. So spoiler warning from this point, guys, if you haven't come this far yet, if you're playing and you care about spoilers. So we are going to be progressing with the story now. And we're nicely powered up, I hope, thanks to the weapons we've just created. Yes, so I managed to get the NPC, which has the brute force or brute strength trait, and that's what allowed me to create the level 6 melee weapons there, with like 280 plus attack on them. Right, grab some tea. I think I need it before engaging with Bodley. And let's head on into the library. I do like Goldpaw. I think there's something nostalgic about it, perhaps because it's the first major town we came to, isn't it? I know that we start off in Ding Dong Dell, but... Alright, no problem, Wes. Have fun with the dishwasher. That's what I have kids for. Right then. Let's see what Bodley's got to say for herself. See if she can answer all these questions about this big thing that's appeared. And what she would suggest we do about it. It looks like her lipstick's come off now, doesn't it? After all the effort we went through to getting that for her as well. Yeah, Tales of Berseria, is it? Or Berseria, or something like that. I have seen it actually, and you're right, it does look good. I've never played any of the Tales games myself. But I am actually hoping to get to that one at some point. I've already got plans to perhaps live stream it. I'm just not sure when as of yet. But I think it's got a kind of similar vibe to it, hasn't it, to Ni no Kuni? Not so much in the style, but in terms of the action-oriented Japanese role-playing combat and what have you. I reckon it could be a lot of fun. And I know a lot of people that have visited my streams before have recommended it. Abhijit. Hello, dude. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Good afternoon. Right, so next up we need to show the strange stone tablet to Bodley.
Look, yes?
Well now.
Ah, okay, Serenity. I've not looked at any of the actual critical reviews myself, but that's pretty good then. If it's rated 10 out of 10, yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. I mean, as I say, I've not got a huge amount of experience with the Tales games, since I've not played any of them at all. But yeah, that is the one that I want to try and introduce myself to the series with. So I am looking forward to getting to it in the future. Whenever that may be, I'm not sure yet. But if you play it, Serenity, let me know what you think of it as well.
All right. Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Bodley. Right, so we get a beautiful, indecipherable tablet. Just what we always wanted. Now we need to go and find Lily. So, let's head back. Hey, Elias. Hello, dude. How are you today, mate? Good afternoon. Good morning. Rather. So, we're just playing through Chapter 9 here, which is where we got to at the end of the last stream. And I'm looking forward to getting into some battles, because I've just upgraded all my weapons at the weapon workshop. So, I'm hoping to be able to lay on the carnage.
Hello.
Hello, Pokemon. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Yes, okay, Serenity. Yeah, you'll probably get it, play it and complete it before I even get to it, to be honest with you. Ah, so the dry lands, that's the red deserty area.
Thank you.
I was just doing some skirmishes there actually this morning before I started streaming.
See you.
I don't think I've checked Leafbook in a long time, but actually, you should check some of these messages out, guys. They're actually quite funny. Some of the comments in particular can be absolutely hilarious. Right then, anyway, let's make our way over to the dry lands, and there's 3 objective points that we need to go and explore by the looks of things. So we'll see what we've got when we head over here. We need to find some seeing sand. So let's start over at the north section. And I guess it's going to be like a little blue dot of some kind that appears on the floor here. And it's definitely on this side. So we'll go ahead and land. I mean, it could be up above actually. It might even be this sparkle here, but it's not usually like that for the quest stuff. No. Oh, okay, so it's just something we can't see on the floor. Yeah, brilliant, Pokemon. I'm looking forward, actually, to getting into the stream today. We're really close, I think, to finishing the main narrative of Ni No Kuni II. And I'm looking forward to doing that, mainly so that I can actually know that I've done everything I need to do to complete all the side quests then and work towards the Platinum Trophy. Since too many people are beating me. It does make it a fair bit harder to play the game and make a load of videos and edit them and upload them all at the same time, which is why I've ended up lagging behind a few others, I think. 160 skirmishes, Serenity. You must really enjoy skirmishes to have done that many. I got a game over on one the other day, actually, and it took me about 25 minutes to make my way through it as well. It was one of the ones where you have to defend some NPCs. And I was racing off ahead, killing all the enemies, and I hadn't realised that some others had snuck in from behind and were attacking the base camp I was supposed to be defending, destroyed it, and I got a game over, which really annoyed me because I'd been at it, as I say, for about 20 minutes at the time. And I had to start it again. There was like loads of wyverns on it or something. Right, I'm not seeing the prompt for this one. Oh, there it is. Hey, there it is, the seeing sand. I'm guessing it's random, I could be wrong on that. Out of the 3 objective points, and that the last one is always going to be the item that you need. You hate them. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it, Elias? You could just zip around everywhere you want to go to. You couldn't fly it very high in the UK, unfortunately. You can only fly it, I think it's like 400 feet or something. because of aviation rules unless you have licenses and stuff. Yeah, they are. They're a bit annoying actually, Serenity, because you kill all the enemies and then you have to wait like a minute just for any more enemies to spawn. I think because it's on a timer. So you're just kind of waiting around for ages. At least it feels it. Oh, that's pretty awesome you've made it then, Pokemon. Yeah, I thought it had been a while since we'd last managed to chat on stream. But good to have you here. Oh, we need to go back to the kingdom. And why fly when we can teleport? It's a question I often ask myself. I was looking actually at that map, Serenity. I started ticking things off on it. Although, I only managed to count, I think it was 43 skirmishes on there. And there's 51 in total. And I think there's 4 as part of the main quest. But that would still only bring it to 47. So, are they all on there, are they? Welcome back, Wes. If I could teleport anywhere, where would I teleport to? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it depends what I was doing at the time. If I was hungry, I'd probably just teleport over to the kitchen, or to McDonald's, or to KFC or something. If I wanted to go on holiday, maybe I'd teleport over to some exotic beach location. Hawaii or something like that. Hey, Rump! Hello, dude. Thank you for the super chat. And good afternoon to you. Great of you to stop by today, mate. Yeah, the ones outside Evermore, Thunder King, I don't even think I've completed all 7 of those yet. They spawn in succession, don't they? Which means that I'm going to have to start them again, which is a bit annoying. Ah, Serenity, I've not had any crashes yet, fortunately. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that, though. What level are you now then, Wes? I think I'm about level 60. But I've done a lot of side quest content and tainted enemies. Serenity, if you do a skirmish on hard, does that count as a unique skirmish? Does that make sense? I need to really do research on the skirmishes. On how to get the trophy, I mean. I've got the map, which is helpful. I didn't think doing one on hard mode, though, would add another to the trophy list, if that makes sense.
Well.
How long did it take you, Thunder King, to get the Skirmishes trophy?
Of course.
Yeah, using the hard mode is great for levelling up the army, isn't it, Thunder King? You get so much more experience. Even though skirmishes are a bit annoying once you've done a load of them, It's really good, I guess, that there's so many different gameplay modes in Ni no Kuni 2. You've got the main gameplay, obviously, but then you've got skirmishes, kingdom building, and it just breaks things up a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I can imagine it will be, actually, for me as well, Thunder King, the last one, I guess. I'm kind of putting it off until I absolutely have to do it. Although if I see a skirmish around an area that I'm in, that I haven't done, I will get it done and tick it off the map now. Right, so let's head over to Jack Frost's playground. And we're going to Caldera. So there's a lot of back and forth at the moment, isn't there, at the start of this chapter? As we try and sort out how it is we can save the world. Ah, another blue trick door. That's what I want. I need to get 50 in total for another trophy. So whether I can get that now or not, I'm not sure, but at least we know where it is.
Gosh.
Yeah, you only do them when absolutely necessary, don't you, Senator? That's another one of those shrines. Ah, okay, Wes, you're level 59. That's pretty much about where I'm at, to tell you the truth. Have you completed the story, have you yet, Wes? You might have mentioned to me earlier, but I didn't notice if you did, sorry. Let's just save before we head in. Nah, what's the point? We saved about 2 minutes ago.
Wow.
Right, head inside the shrine and look for the cup. I wonder if there's a tainted mob hanging out in here. You do sometimes get them, don't you, in these shrines? And we've got some nice powerful weapons now as well. Which is pretty useful because the enemies have leveled up again. I think the last time I did story stuff yesterday, they were about level 55, weren't they? Now they're 58. Ah, okay, Wes. Okay. Right, chest over here. We'll see what's in there. Saviour's Tea. They do come in quite useful, but I think you can purchase them. And I've got quite a lot of guilders now, 645,000. And that's after making a lot of stuff for some quests that I did earlier. Had to make 30 weapons. But I wanted to do that quest because it gave me the brute strength trait. So that I can now create stronger weapons at the weapon shop place. Yeah, I'm quite glad actually, Wes, that I built the really good facilities that give you level 4 and 5 items as soon as I hit chapter 7, I think it was. And I just assigned so many people to them and left the game running. So I've got quite a few items. I've not had too many issues with quests at the moment. That said, I'm sure I will do in due course. Okay, let's head over to the east. Hang on a second, it says we need to go up north, doesn't it? Maybe we have to go east and then north. Hello, Roger. Thanks for stopping by today, dude. We're in chapter 9 at the moment, Roger, so I think that's the last chapter, as far as the story's concerned. We're still somewhat near the start of the chapter, though. But I'm taking a break from side quests, just so I can get as much story stuff done as possible. While I'm in the mood for it. Are you still taking a break from Ni no Kuni 2? So I was just concentrating on something else then. Roger, are you back playing it again now? I used to mess with it, to be honest with you, but I haven't felt the need to recently. So I've got it set up to some monster that I did a few hours ago in the game. As far as the game clock's concerned, not a few hours ago today. But I haven't changed it since, to be honest with you. I've not really had any real need to tell you the truth. How about you, Wes? Do you mess with the tactic tweaker much? I reckon as I come across some really hard monsters later on, perhaps, such as in the 10th Dream Door, I'll probably be using it a lot more then. But as of right now, not all that much, to tell you the truth. I should probably use it more though when I do tainted enemies. And as I start to get to the harder ones now, I might do that, to be honest with you. Right, so we're heading up here next. This is quite a big shrine, actually. I've got sneezes coming, I'll be right back. Nope, the sneeze has gone again. Okay. Yeah, Final Fantasy X. I keep meaning to play that, you know, Roger. I'm thinking of getting it on PS4. I've only got it on PS3. And I might get it again on PS4 so that I can have a good bash at it again. It's been a few years since I played it last. And it is one of my favourite Final Fantasy games because I love the sphere grid. And all the optional monsters and bosses you can take on towards the end of the game. What's this thing? A level 60 Brillianticore. Fortunately, with our strong weapons here, we can take it on. Look at that. That was nice. I still don't understand, actually, what these enemies are that have red hearts on the map. Well, not hearts, but red kind of icon things. How much of this game, Abhijit? I'm about 50-something% through the trophies at the moment. But most of the trophies I haven't got, I've made some good progress on, so it shouldn't take me too long to get the last half that I haven't got yet. Right, where are we going next? It wants us to go up, but let's go left, just in case there's anything exciting down here. That attack is something you learn at level 60 automatically. I'll just show it you briefly. It's really powerful. On regular mobs, it does like 13,000 points of damage. If I head back over to Evan, would be helpful. It's this, look. Dazzle Lash. And it's got 160 power. And if you have 4 Higgledies with Mornstar's Edge, it goes up to 190. So it's absolutely insane in terms of the raw damage it does. Oh, yeah, it can be. I actually don't mind Blitzball, Roger. You do have to play a lot of it, you're right. But I don't mind it as a minigame. I find it quite fun. And I do like Whacker's Limit Break, or Overdrive, rather. It's perhaps the most powerful attack in the game, isn't it? I think it's his attack reels. It's not too hard to get correct. And when you do, he hits 12 times, doesn't he, for max damage each time. Oh, that's kind of you, Elias. I've never actually completed the 200 lightning dodges myself. I reckon on my next playthrough I might have to do that. And finally, we are here. I'm not sure where exactly, but somewhere important.
Blimey.
Oh, we've got a boss fight. Wonderful. Oh, this one looks quite interesting. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, actually. It has got that kind of look to it, hasn't it, Wes? So we need 3 stars before I can use it again. Which now I have. Well, let's activate some Higgledies first, though. Dodge the stuff. And let's go for it. Boing! Look how much damage that did to him. He did not like that at all, and I don't blame him. Right, let's go in for the kill then now. There we go. And some level up hype. Wonderful stuff. Ooh, red loot. Yeah, it's very good, Tales Games. Very good. I've been using it a lot. Mesmerising the people in chat by using it as well. I only got it yesterday when I leveled to 60. But it did 13,000 damage earlier on. I'm sad I never got it on video. Yeah, I never actually used status reels all that much, I don't think, Elias. Sorry, Roger. But yeah, attack reels. I did still, you know, want to get them in that for completion purposes, but attack reels was pretty much where it's at. And Gunpen, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Right, let's grab this cup.
Oh my.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, Wes, you just have to have that amount of Higgledies on the battlefield of the right type as well. So if it's the yellow ones, you need the sun type Higgledies. To be honest, it can be a bit annoying because you have to sort of change your Higgledy setup around to use whatever skills you want to get the most out of. But I don't think you have to be in the vicinity of them. But I could be wrong on that. Yeah, that's a good point, Roger. I forgot about that. What happened to the blue trapdoor? I don't remember getting it, or did I? I must have done. Let me check. Yeah, I did. I got it. That's cool. So, how many of the trapdoors have I got now? I need 50 for the trophy. If I go to vital statistics here, I've got 47, so 3 more to go. I need to probably check a map to see where they are, or they might come later on as we head into the endgame areas, perhaps. 135 side quests completed. I'm just going to see what quests I've done for Chapter 9. 9-1 is all we've done so far. So still a few more to go. Let's head back to the kingdom now. We need to go and speak to Bracken. So we'll save. Having made some progress. What was that weapon that I picked up? Was it a weapon or armour? That the last boss drops, the red one. I wasn't really paying attention. I'll just have a brief look if I can see it. Maybe it wasn't a weapon. Could have been this. Blaze-proof Warlord's armour, perhaps. Oh well, not to worry. Oh, let me just collect my items I've been collecting over the last half an hour or so. And we'll head inside. Speak to Bracken. And apparently she'll get to work on the Sword of Unity, which we're going to need. I wonder why I'd want to wait a little longer. It's just going to advance things even further for us.
Flippidack!
Oh, brilliant, thank you. Where's that answers that then?
Monster, the sword of unity. We can finally face the Horned One.
What do I think of the Kingdom of Naps for a name, and what kind of kingdom do I think that... That would be a kingdom where everyone sleeps a lot, I think, Elias. Where did you get that name from, Kingdom of Naps? Yeah, I think that would be a very tired kingdom, everyone would be resting. Either that would be a very lazy kingdom, no one would want to get out of bed. They'd just be napping all the time.
Thank you.
Now this is pretty awesome. All of the leaders of the various kingdoms have come over to the throne room. We're all going to have to work together so as to take down the Horned One. Okay, Tails Games. I wonder if I learn any more skills as well as I gain some more levels.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay. So this could be leading up to the final parts of the game now. I'm just going to see, did we complete Quest 9.2? Yes, we did. We're on Quest 9.3 now. Maybe we should just go ahead and speak to Roland then. You won't be able to play freely for a while after this point. Are you sure you want to try and take on the Horned One? I've got the feeling he's actually going to be quite a lot stronger than we are. But let's give it a go, shall we? What's the worst that can happen? Well, is this it?
Gosh, just look at them all.
I'm not sure these weapons of theirs will be enough. Sure, I could have spared a few more.
Have you seen the mechanical soldiers? So strange.
Indeed, unnerving even.
Out of my way, fish face!
All right, let me explain how we're going to do this. The dimensional barrier created by the Horned One can only be eliminated if all 4 towers generating it are destroyed at the same time. Mess the timing up even slightly, and one tower will regenerate the other.
So each country can take down a tower apiece? Nice. Not having to work with the other armies will speed things up.
Indeed. We Hydropolitans have our own methods. and we fight at our own pace.
It's this Skirmishes, is it now, Serenity? Yay!
Are you even listening to what I'm saying? We need to take them all down simultaneously. Each tower is different. Each kingmaker is different. Without teams made up of specialists from each kingdom, we'll never take them out at the same time.
That's no problem, Abhijit. I hope work is okay for you, mate. And thanks for stopping by and joining us. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it, Elias? And I thought I'd heard it all as well, but recently I started hearing some new tracks, especially when we fought the Oaken Heart, I think the name was, of the Kingmaker on yesterday's stream. I liked that fight and the music and everything.
You expect us to work together? Impossible!
With foreigners? Never. As if the task ahead were not difficult enough already.
I just can't see how this is the best use of our resources.
Help me out here, Evan.
Everyone! Listen! If the 5 nations cannot promise to work together, we have already lost. It is promises that make us strong. I may be a king now, but if it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength to rule. If it were not for my promise to Aranella, I would never have found the strength to build a new kingdom after being chased from my own. The promise I made? Well, you could say that it saved me. For a time, I thought I heard her speaking to me, begging me to avenge her. But I soon realized that it was my own voice. It was not something Nella would have ever wanted. I let my own thoughts of revenge cloud my reasoning. I almost forgot my promise. But I have grown. I have changed. I have built a kingdom, just as I swore I would. And I have met so many wonderful people. People who stood by me, who fought at my side. Yes, there were times when I wanted to give up, to break down and cry. But I didn't. Thanks to you. Thanks to all of you. And now I want to fulfill my vow more than ever. To build a kingdom, no, a world, where everyone can live happily ever after. If we promise to work with one another, we can do this. If our nations are united, we can build a wonderful future for everyone. That's why we are fighting today. Why we have to keep fighting to the last. So please, make this promise for the future of our world.
Looks like our boy won the troops around. Good job.
Yeah. Amazing.
So the 5 great armies, stirred by Evan's heartfelt words, set off to face the Horned One. And sure enough, they agreed to work together. The soldiers of each country split into 4 forces, one for each of the towers.
Wow, that's probably one of the longest voice-acted cutscenes I've seen in this game so far. Okay, and everything's gone dark around here, which is pretty awesome looking actually. My Skirmish team Tales game, sorry I'm just getting to your messages here guys, I've got the pirate people. They're like my highest level. And I can't remember who else I'm using at the moment. I haven't actually put a whole lot of thought into it. I've just got like one of each of the different colours with some of the special attacks, the special tactics that I like to use, such as summoning a dragon or building a tower or having an airstrike. But I've just been trying to level up various different units at the moment. And yeah, I see what you mean, Elias. He's got that kind of Oliver vibe to him, hasn't he? It's probably what they were going for, to tell you the truth. Okay then. Right, let's see what's going on here.
Yeah, man.
So it looks like the skirmishes are going to be starting in a moment's time. Operation Hornfall, mission briefing, okay. So destroy the towers, direct assault on target, enter target and eliminate Dolaron. And it's got the various nations there and their armies, what they're going to be doing. And then stage 3's for us. Sounds like quite the challenge, this does. And one of the reasons I did actually concentrate on skirmishes before completing the game was that I had heard that it was required to have a fairly decent setup as part of the story is concerned. So I'm glad that I did now. But hopefully it's going to be good enough for the battle ahead. Recommended level 21. Well, let's go ahead and bolster our forces, which is something I always do now because the King Guilder's requirements is basically pennies in comparison to what I have coming in each hour. So there's my current team, and I think it should be acceptable.
All right.
For this one. And I like this environment. It kind of feels like Hellfire Peninsula in World of Warcraft.
Hey,
All right.
We need green on that. Oh, it doesn't matter now, they're dead. Oh, golden ball.
This feels great. This should work.
Charge! Oh, here's the Kingmaker. Or the Shadow of the Kingmaker, whatever it was they said these guys were. Hello, Jackie. Good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us. You've just caught us performing some skirmish action here.
We can't afford to lose.
All right.
Now, forward!
Follow my lead.
Here they all come again. Well, I've got a full charge gauge thingy now. Special tactics that it is that Evan uses. Yep, we're getting ready to attack now, Jackie. It's a good job, actually. I was just saying that I managed to... that I did some skirmishes up until this point, because... it'd be a bit annoying. I reckon there's at least some players that haven't touched skirmishes.
all right.
For side quests and stuff, or just going around doing them on the world map, and then having to be faced with a level 21 skirmish would be pretty hard going.
Forward! Charge! Don't let them get away. This should work. Form a square.
We veterans know a thing or two, eh?
Now, forward!
Let's try and bring the blue ones round for the red guys. It doesn't really matter though at this level, I don't think.
Can't afford to lose. Charge!
Wow, 17,000 military might, 18,000. I need to start spending it really, don't I?
Forward!
Well, it looks like we've made it to the barrier on this side.
Yeah, man.
Bastien was probably the hardest boss fight I've had to do so far in this game, even with the ones after him. The most annoying part was jumping up the platforms afterwards. I want an excuse to use my shot tactics, but single units at a time aren't really a valid excuse to do so. I don't think I've ever had 20,000 military might before.
Well.
What button lets you use your boost? Do you mean where you run fast, Wes? I think that's just the X button. I'll have to check though once I see the interface again as to what you're talking about. Oh right, you mean the bar at the bottom, yeah. X lets you run faster if you hold it down, and square makes your attacks more powerful. Both of which deplete the gauge so that you'll have to refill it again afterwards. Let's just go ahead and use our special tactics. Lay on the damage. Why not? Oh, that's good, Jackie. If you do play it, you'll have to let me know how you get on with it. I've really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. We're right close to the end of the main narrative now. And in a way, I'm kind of sad because I've just, you know, liked playing it so much, and it almost feels like I shouldn't be near the end yet, just because I've enjoyed it. I have got 100 plus hours on the game clock, but I'm just trying to spend some military mighty. I've got so much of the stuff.
Come at me, curse ya!
Who was throwing fireballs at us? That is not very nice. Let's bring a dragon down. That's my dragon, don't worry. It's going to help us with the enemies here. Yeah, Sonic's one of my favourite franchises, actually. I really enjoyed Sonic Mania last year. And I've heard there's some DLC coming out for it as well soon. Or this year at some point. Which should be fun.
I'm in fine form. Advance!
Right, what's next?
Well.
Thank you. All right. We won! Hooray!
Ah, the skirmish is done then. That wasn't too bad actually in the end. It could have been a lot worse. So hopefully we'll see if we've done enough for the barrier to come down. Yay, it has. Oh, we've got to lead our troops onto an assault now against the Horned One. Can I go back? Oh, I can actually go back at this point. I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. So we can save and just sort out my ingredients that I've been collecting, etc, etc. Not that there's a whole lot at the moment. Do I need to heal up? Nope. I don't know why I came back to the kingdom. I could have just saved on the world map right next to the dude that we're about to lead our units into attack against. But not to worry about that. Oh, I've got to flipping fly all the way back now. Why did I do this? I do plan on it, actually, Tales Games. I've got 3 more normal dream doors to do in order to get the first 9 completed. And then I will be doing the 10th one. I know there's 30 floors to it. I think it was Dreamer Door number 9 yesterday after the stream. And there was 18 floors. It took me about half an hour. I just whizzed through most of it. I didn't spend a lot of time on doing the chests and stuff. But it wasn't too bad at all. It's interesting actually, this section of the world map isn't actually part of the normal world map. It's weird how it all works, isn't it? So there's probably some trapdoors around here somewhere. I haven't come across any as of yet though. It would be really nice if there was though, so I wouldn't have to keep flying back. Yeah, I think he needs some, doesn't he, Elias? Hey, speaking of which, there's a nice trapdoor for us. So we'll pick that up. So I need 2 more trapdoors, and then I've got all 50. And we'll get the trophy. Oh, whereabouts are you located again, Wes? I can't remember. And the enemies are now level 65. Goodness me. The game really expects you to do some grinding, doesn't it? Just for the story, I mean. A confusing Blackwing bow. Should we see if that's any good for anybody? No, it's too low in attack. Oh, we've got orange level mobs now. And I thought with all the side quest content I've done, I'd be well ahead of the curve. Level 70! Flipping heck, as Lofty might say. 71. Very good. Ah, yeah, you can get some pretty impressive thunder and storms down there, can't you, Wes? So is this another skirmish now? I'm expecting that it is, since we're leading our units. Level 23 skirmish as well. So let's go ahead and bolster our forces. Look for glowy bits, that's where the Rotter's weakness are weakest.
I'm counting on you. We will win this.
Right, let's see how this goes then, this next fight.
Advance!
He's guarding himself. Oh, that wasn't very pleasant.
Now, forward!
Go! Can I do damage? Oh, I don't think my ships did any damage, my airships.
This will work. Thank you. Advance!
Yeah, just keep laying on the damage there.
Advance!
Move, move, move.
All right. Forward!
Lots of lovely stuff to dodge there. Oh, and more. Should we summon a dragon to help us?
Let's do this!
Oh. Yeah, I hope that goes okay for you there, dude. Yeah, they can be quite nasty, can't they? The storms and the lightning and that. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff to dodge here. This is perhaps the most dodgy skirmish I've had to do so far. Move, move. I can't move at the moment. Right, let's go ahead and... what should we do? Can we summon another dragon? So we've got 2. Oh boy, that absolutely obliterated us. Look, we need to replenish. We need to get our team back. What we got over here? A watchtower. Okay, we'll build that. Oh no, it's another camp for us. Is that a set of enemies? Yep. Come on, dodge the bad stuff and let's try and... Oh, my team is just standing there. Right, I need to try and lay on some more damage, really. Let's bring another dragon in if we can. We can't, because the guys are dead. I need to resurrect my other units. Move! I need to just go in, I think, and lay on some damage here while we've got the chance to do so. And I need to make sure my might gauge fills up. Uh-oh. Right. That's it. We've got it. We got it. We got it. We did it. The special shock tactic, actually, which I used at the end, just absolutely decimated that guy's health. I reckon if I did that near the start, it would have been even better.
Yes.
Whew.
Thank you.
Thanks for the words of encouragement there in chat, as that battle was going on. And another skirmish done, which is great. Only about another 30 to go. In terms of the trophy I'm talking about, not the story.
Lofty, now!
Right, yo! Abracazamo!
And we're actually in a new area now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of that stuff, Jay. Especially the Dreamer's Door 10, I think it is, isn't it? There's a tough boss at the end of that, I've heard.
Blimey.
Yes.
Although, I've got the feeling I'm slightly under-leveled, even for this particular area, because the enemies were getting up to the 70s outside. And I'm only in my very early 60s right now. What I would like to know if there's another blue tripdoor, because I still need 2 more for the trophy. Can we save in here? Nope. Yes, there's a tripdoor. Yeah, to be fair, Serenity. Oh, thanks, Wes. Oh, sorry, you're saying hopefully as well. Yeah, I just saw your messages, actually.
Huh?
I like the way that whatever I'm thinking, chat is usually thinking as well. This whole game has at times reminded me of Kingdom Hearts Serenity.
Well.
So I get the feeling that, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 will be very similar. I mean, the combat is very Kingdom Hearts-y isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So let's grab this thing, first of all. Grab the chest. We can now travel to the bowels of the beast. Fantastic stuff. Ah ha ha ha! And there's actually 2 more trapdoors in this area, so that will give us the trophy as well. Which is pretty awesome. So before I do anything else, I do want to go back to save, now that we've got the trapdoor. Since the last time we actually made a manual save was before the last skirmish. So it is worth doing, even though there is auto-save and stuff. Of course. I do like to have a manual one as well. And if this area is a little bit too challenging, then I can take on some more tainted enemies just to gain a few more levels. But we'll see. One thing I noticed as well, I don't know if you guys did, is that the theme music for the kingdom changes every time you level it up. And I'm looking forward to getting to Kingdom level 4, which is the maximum level unless they change it in the DLC. Oh, going the wrong way. Just because the 3rd one is pretty epic. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with the 4th. Right, that's where the trapdoor was, so we're going this way. Oh, I've not really noticed that myself, actually, Serenity. I'll have to have a look at that next time I see him. Oh, the camera angles here are a bit annoying. Hey, it's a nice blue... This is the belly of the beast? It's deceptively pretty. It's got to be said. Great Sage's secret. Fantastic. Saves me spending any money.
What the?
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself.
Oi!
Some interesting architecture around here, isn't there? And floating islands and cities and stuff in the sky. Ooh.
Roland! Ugh.
Right. Yeah. Good point there, Serenity. Ah ha ha! Another trapdoor. Is this going to be enough to get me the trophy? It could very well be. Yay! There it is. Triple threat. That's the trophy for getting 50 trapdoors. So another trophy to tick off the list, so to speak. And some treasure chests as well. See if this guy's got anything to say for himself. I've got the Spirit Medium spell, but you don't seem to get anything from speaking to these. Just a nice funky sound and a little bit of weird dialogue from, I guess, something that makes sense from when they were still alive. So far this area is somewhat tranquil. There's been no enemies. It's got a very beautiful aesthetic. But there's something shiny and purpley up here. I don't know what this is, but it's not part of the quest. Ah, it's a tainted enemy. I should have been more prepared for that. The fact that it said this crystal is tainted. Are you sure you want to reach out and touch it? Let's hope we can take this guy on then. Oh no, I'm going to miss him. That's annoying. Right, let's try and activate some higgledies. Lots of electric going all over the place, which we want to dodge. There's four tainted mobs here, is there, Serenity? Okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be taking the first one down, unless anything untoward should happen to us here. More higgledies. We'll wait for him to fly off into the air, then come down, then I'll try and unleash my lovely spell on him again. Right, now. Now. Oh, he's bringing ads into the battle now. He is getting annoyed, isn't he? Still, this one for level 65, as far as tainted mobs go, hasn't been too challenging so far. Which is good in a sense, because I was a little bit unprepared for it. Oh yeah, I want the gold ball. I need loads of those. I can't even see it. There it is. I want it more for the trophy than anything else. Yeah, same for me, Wes. I've gone through a few of the tainted enemies, but I need to catch up on many of the others. I think I've done about 30 out of the first 50. Maybe a few more than that. Ah, I see what you mean about the gate. So we've cleared one of the tainted crystals. And we need to do 3 more. And we get a little message there. So these tainted mobs are actually required as part of the story. I think that they are, aren't they? Pretty interesting then. Let's just take a detour. I want to go and save again. I can't save in the dungeon. I already know that. Let's just head out to the coast. Can I save there? I hope so. Oh, there's a save point in the middle of the map. I didn't see that. Well, thanks, Serenity. Let's head back then, shall we? Because we can heal up and save at the same time. Saves all this backtracking then. So, good tip there, Serenity. Thank you. Yep, I can see it. Let's grab this chest. Yeah, let's go ahead and save. I'm just going to take a brief look at how many tainted mobs I've done. I'm guessing these are just part of the normal set of tainted mobs, even though they're kind of required as part of the story. So who was the last guy we just took on? It was level 65. Maybe it's not on this list. Oh, okay, so these tainted mobs that we're doing in here aren't part of this list, because that was a level 60 something tainted mob, and it's not here. Okay. That's kind of annoying in a sense. Which way am I going now? I've no idea. This way. Yeah. Good point, Serenity. 2 on each side. So we've done the one. Let's do the other one on the same side. Or let's attempt to. I'll probably take a break after this, guys. I didn't realise how much time I'd gotten on. It's nearly 4 o'clock here, and I've actually got a lot of other work I need to be getting on with as well. I'm not sure yet, actually, Mary Kelly. Ni No Kuni II was always going to be my next major project, so I'm not sure exactly what's coming next right now. But I'll certainly be thinking about that. In all fairness, I did say on the last one that it wasn't hard compared to some of the other tainted mobs I've done, which were even lower level. But I can see why now. It's because these are required for the story, isn't it? Don't go underground. Yeah. Nearly there. Couple more hits. And we're done. Killing the tainted enemies is a great way of levelling up as well, isn't it? Most of my levels, I would say, probably come from taking on the tainted enemies around the various parts of the world. These are just normal items that we're collecting, aren't they? I mean, I don't think that they're costumes, are they? I guess we can just check, but I don't think they are. Nope, I haven't got any more costumes for anybody. Oh, I didn't realise he had a separate costume. I don't even know where I got that from. Okay. Alright then, folks. Well, I'm going to head back now to the save point. I think I am going to take a break at this point. Hi, Lewis. I haven't thought about it much yet, but I might do, actually, because I've been looking forward and keeping an eye on that game. Along with Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. So it's very much a possibility. And I don't think I spoke to this thingy yet. I'm not actually sure what the point is of these spirits. I have got the Tainted Medium spell, or whatever it's called. But speaking to these guys doesn't seem to do anything. Pretty weird, if you ask me. Yeah, thanks for stopping by today, guys. I appreciate it. It's been fun, actually. We've made some good progress. So I'd imagine next week we are definitely going to be completing the main story narrative for Ni No Kuni II. Oh, okay, Thurs Games. I need to equip the Sword of Unity, do I? I haven't actually had a look at it. I forgot that it was an item that could actually be equipped. There it is. It's actually a downgrade in terms of raw stats to what we're currently using, but if it's required, it's required. And it does give us a boost against the Horned one as well. Alright then guys, well thanks for joining me today. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So see you all next week, I hope, if you can make it to one of the live streams that we do. And have a great weekend everyone. Take care, goodbye.